Hey there, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Tyler Hine. For those of you that do, well, I am exactly who I am. I'm doing this video today because, I've had a bit of a experience over the New Year's period, in January, and I don't know, I feel inspired. I feel like I want to do something with this year, so you can count it a New Year's resolution or whatever you want to call it, but it's actually quite funny because I honestly never thought I'd do one of these. I always thought the guys that put this sort of stuff online are a bit, like a bit tacky and a bit stupid, full of bravado and bullshit, but I'm actually starting to realise, I think, why people are doing this, why people are wanting to talk, wanting to share their opinions, wanting to get stuff out there, because I think it's just so funny how society seems to be moving so fast into this digital age that we lose connections, we fall away from people, and I can only really speak for myself, but I feel unimportant a lot of the time, and it's amazing because when I talk to people and when I'm real with people and when I'm honest and when I let my walls down, allow people in, when I tell stories, I feel encouraged, I feel empowered, and I think that we need, I'd love to see it happen more, and I've never really found someone who has started to do what I'm wanting to do with my next year, which is basically to do a video blog of just raw humanity, raw human emotions, just me, how I am, as I am, So I'm going to start a blog up, and it's just going to be basically a video diary. I haven't decided whether it'll be weekly or daily or whatever, but I feel like people want realness today. Like everyone I talk to, whether they be just randoms on the street or friends that I've known for years, people just seem to want to connect. You got movies like Crash that came out a couple of years ago. You got people like Lorde just speaking honestly from the heart. You've got a lot of other social media sites that are just, I don't know, it just seems like this new wave of realness is trying to take hold, and I thought, well, if that's going to start, I'd love to be a part of it, because there's something about tapping into somebody else's life, having that connection that I think needs to be explored, and I'm in an amazing position where I have the ability to do so. I talk quite openly about my molestation or my drug addiction or my incarceration or a lot of other issues I've had. I also talk quite openly about some of the pleasurable and fun times I've had, And so basically, I don't even know where I'm really going to go with this blog, but one of the rules that I'm going to have is that it's all going to be one take. It's all going to be non-rehearsed, non-scripted, just as me talking from the heart. I will be honest though, this is about the third time I've done this video. Just because of technical difficulties, nerves of being my first video, and scared of what you trolls out there are going to say, because God, I know some of my mates down in Wanganui are going to have a laugh at this shit. But you know what, I'm just sick of bullshit, man. I'm just sick of fakeness. I'm sick of lies, and I'm sure a lot of you are out there as well. And I honestly think that that if I tell a story, you might be able to connect. If I tell you pain, you might be able to feel me. And what's the point of living unless we connect? I try to, in my life, whenever I've tried to better myself, I've tried to wall myself off and block myself away, or try to hide from people to try and work on myself, and I've only just come to realise just over the last couple of weeks that some of the greatest revelations I've had in my life have been from connections with people. Two people inspired me at a wedding just a couple of days ago, my friend Dan and my friend Jess. They just got married, and just absolute pure, most of the time pure. But they truly love each other, and there's something about that intimacy and that connection that I think's not just for a man and wife. I think that's for everyone, for anyone. And so I'll try to keep these videos short, but I'm also I'll see where it goes. If you guys want me to talk about topics, or I'll probably do other videos that aren't in this chain of like I'll do a certain video blog for my diary, just so you guys can, you know what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with, shit that's happened in my life. You know, I could talk about my son and my daughter, Isaac and Natalia. You know, and just talk about the lessons that I've learned from people, or things that I've come up with, or, you know, hell, a dream that I had or something. You know, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'd also like to talk about stuff that I'm passionate about. You know, faith, spirituality, social ethics. You know, a lot of the stuff that's happening around the world, because, you know, I often get into these vicious debates with people, and well, not vicious, I shouldn't say vicious, but heated debates, you know. But I like people that disagree with me, as long as they can actually structure an argument or a sentence, you know. Something about actually communicating about certain topics, I think, can only bring about good, you know, if you really want to. So obviously, trolls, mate, I'm not gonna reply to you, but guys, if I say anything that's helpful, or if I say anything that, you know, touches you, you know, private message me, you know, we'll set up a Skype conversation. Let's talk, you know. You'll probably hear a lot of Christian type words that I say, and I want to tell you, I'm not a Christian. I have my own spiritual beliefs, and I'm pretty grounded in what my spiritual beliefs are. But, you know, I want to be taught. I want to be open-minded. I want to learn about Islam. I want to learn about Hinduism and Buddhism and things like that. So if you actually have knowledge, I would love to learn, you know, because what's the point in living if you don't learn, you know? And you know, like, the reason I come back to Christ is because, you know, like, although we can have an argument whether or not he was God or not, the fact of the matter is there was a man named Joshua, or Yeshua, who lived, and there was something about him where people followed, you know. Even if you want to talk about how they stole his body from the tomb or whatever, he must have said something, he must have did something that was real, that was raw, that captured people's hearts, you know. And yeah, I just want to tap into that, you know. I want to tap into what does it mean to talk about real life, about real issues, about real things, you know. Because what could happen? What can one man do, you know? What can I do? You know, what can talking real? Maybe if I talk honestly and real with you, maybe that might help you, to inspire you to, I don't know, go after that dream that you've never gone after. You know, if I talk about a story, and for instance, like my molestation as a child, you know, that might actually that might connect with you, and you might feel that, hey, you know, if this guy's able to get over it, you know, maybe I shouldn't think suicide. Maybe I should get some help, you know. Or if you've committed a crime and you're racked with guilt, and I can tell you, as one who's handed himself in on a real serious charge and done prison time, you know, there's a freedom in honesty. There's a freedom in just looking at yourself and trying to figure out who you are, you know. And I've been thinking for months, you know, what can I do? What can I really do? And you know what? I can talk. I can listen. It's pretty much all I can do, you know. And with, you know, this webcam and this internet that's today, you know, it doesn't cost anything. What would I be doing with my time right now? Playing a game, talking shit? I don't know. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'll try and keep these. Well, I'm at 9 minutes now, so I'll try and keep them under 10 minutes, just so they're not bloody too long. I can't always guarantee, because, as I said, it's not unscripted. And yeah, I want to talk topics. I want to talk issues. You know, should dope be legalized? Is there a problem with homosexuality? Is there, you know, and I'm not speaking purely from a religious point of view or not, you know, like, let's talk about everything. Let's talk about faith. Let's talk about ethics. Let's talk about taxes. Let's talk about whether or not politicians should have the power that they have, you know, because why not? We're the young generation of today. Why shouldn't we talk about these things? Why can't we talk about these things? And look at me, I'm just I'm an uneducated day labourer. I've got no qualifications whatsoever. What can an uneducated day labourer do? I don't know, maybe split time? Maybe inspire 12 people to, like, do something about the world? I don't know. we'll see, eh? So this is kind of a social experiment, you know. I don't even know what's going to happen, and I apologise because there are going to be videos where I'm going to be angry. There are videos where I'm going to be upset. There are videos where I'm just going to probably end up swearing a whole bunch. So, you know, like, I don't know, but I just want to talk real about anything and everything. So yeah, this is my first video, an introduction to Tyler Hine. I am who I am. Yeah. Who wants to follow me? I'm not saying to drop your nets or put down your tools or anything, but who wants to be real? Who wants to actually have a conversation where you're not trying to be the man, where you're not trying to show that you're not hurting? Well, yeah. Oh well, guys. Till my next video. You know, bless you guys, and yeah, I'm sure one or two of you will listen to me rant. So, my next video will probably be about I don't know. Who knows? Bless you guys.